gentlemen, we are the Millie Goats. It is episode 344. It is December 17th. And it is, let us be the first to wish you and yours happy National Maple Syrup Day. Shout out, Buddy the L. Christmas time, baby.
You a syrup guy?
Oh, I love syrup. I love syrup. Had syrup from Vermont one time. Top of the line.
Did you get it right off the tree?
No questions. No, I got it. It was a wedding gift. So, also, I just want everybody listening to the show to know that we are available free agents for the right price on YouTube. As Part of My Take has taken a deal from Netflix, and their video podcasts will now be on Netflix. So
good for them.
Everybody's saying they sold out. We would love to sell out.
How did they sell out? Aren't they still with Barstool?
Yes, I don't. Yeah, but I guess they took a some sort of deal from Netflix so that you have to subscribe to Netflix, and it's probably just like every other deal where somebody approaches you.
I mean, who doesn't have Netflix?
Do what?
Who doesn't have Netflix?
Yeah, that's kind of the point Dave Portnoy was making, but everybody's mad because they sold out. They're like, "Oh, I won't be able to watch your podcast on YouTube for free now." And it's like, well, maybe you just need to listen to the podcast. You can do that too. You probably watch it on Spotify. Honestly, we have video podcasts. I bet they do it there. But,
yeah, I mean, aren't podcasts supposed to be listened to anyway?
Yeah, but new generation likes to watch their podcasts. So, shout out. Hey, you can watch us.
Louisville's killing me.
First of all, it's Louisiana. I knew it's why you were shaking your head.
Louisiana.
Dude, we're going to get to that, but yes. B. McCormick's here. Everybody's listening to the podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Everybody who's helped us kind of raise our awareness on the social medias across. We're about to approach 1 million views per month on our videos and shorts and podcasts. So thank you for that. If you're listening to the podcast, pass it along to a friend. Give them the gift of the Millie Goats for Christmas. Free. We're not selling out to Netflix.
Just don't give them a hat. Not till after football season.
What? Yeah. If you order a hat, just go ahead and college football season probably. So I'm doing my best.
College is technically over,
buddy. The thought of adding another thing to do with how tight the windows are now that I'm coaching basketball too. Hey, we need a liaison or something that can ship those things out. But anyways, it is bowl season. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Also, again, if you're listening to YouTube, we will gladly fill that void that Part of My Take has left on YouTube. So shout out to them. But bowl season's here. We're currently watching Delaware, Louisiana. J-Vi picked Delaware. We had you picked Louisiana. Sorry.
Yeah.
We had USF and Old Dominion earlier. That was a barn burner. Did not know the quarterback was sitting out for Old Dominion. I mean, we got a lot of football to talk about on the show. We're going to go over Monday night game quickly. We're going to go over college football news and some NFL news. And then Thursday night football, we're going to do our college football playoff preview bracket pick type deal. We got all kinds of football we're going to talk about. Shout out to Jacksonville State coming back. Undertaker GIF. Shout out AKC, wherever you're at.
Big time.
And shout out to Leo Barron on Facebook, who reached out to us via messages. And when I tell you he sent an absolute Pulitzer Prize New York Times novel of how Notre Dame got screwed by Alabama, I mean, it looks like somebody wrote a term paper. I have not read it all yet. So, Leo, if you're listening to this, we're going to have to do a whole episode on that because that's a lot of information, buddy. I appreciate you I haven't had time to read it yet. One of these days I'm going to read it, and then we're going to go over it. But he was very detailed in how this was a corroborated effort.
In the comments or in the DMs?
It DMs. I'll send it to you. So, Leo, we see you. We thank you for reaching out and fighting the good fight about college football.
I wonder how many of those he sent out.
I don't know.
Does he retype it every time?
No, dude, there's no way. No. This is not. No, this is like an actual document that was a Word file. Like, it came as a separate link.
Wow.
I mean, people see our videos and stuff. They know that we're the spokesperson of the common man, and we're not going to let the Joel Klatts and the Kirk Herbstreits of the world. We'll get to that in a minute. Sit here and not say there's football on when there's clearly football on.
They're like Tex. That's what Tex did. I hate there's no midweek football.
God.
Literally, a game was on the TV.
Like 30 minutes. AKC, can you believe that? Tex goes, he's getting ready to log in here. I see him on the dock. Tex goes, not having midweeks football sucks last night at like 8 o'clock. And you feel free to AKC, let him have it when he gets in here. Unbelievable. But anyways, Jack State, AKC and I on Twitter got an Undertaker GIF battle of just swarming Twitter, which is Undertaker GIF after Undertaker GIF. It was incredible. Got a bone to pick. Got a confession to make about the Chiefs. So I had a lot of stuff written down in this opening monologue. The Chiefs, that's bullcrap, dude.
What?
This was supposed to be our fans, our year as fans, to rub it in your face. To be like, you suck. Your quarterback's not that good. Your team's done. You're awful. Get out. It's over. And we're supposed to dance all over your hypothetical grave. And Pat Mahomes blew his knee out, and now we can't do it because now there's an excuse. And nobody wants to see Mahomes get injured, okay? But this was supposed to be the year where they play like garbage, everything goes against them, and we can all sit up here and be like, y'all suck, the Chiefs stink, it's over.
They weren't making the playoffs with
They
Mahomes.
weren't. But now you can't.
You know who they play on Christmas? They play Denver.
I know, but you can't not say they won't because now they have an excuse. They have an out.
I say it. They weren't. They weren't. I said I put it on the big board. They weren't going to make it to the Super Bowl. We knew.
I know, but it's
AKC with his big board. I have it right here. His big board.
It's an LCL. AKC. He says
Mahomes plays weeks 1.
There's an LCL involved. It's going to be tough. He did have surgery, so he's going to be after. He's probably already rehabbing today.
How do you have surgery a day after? I thought you had to let swelling go down.
Well, there may not have been a lot of swelling. I don't know. They're advancing surgeries like crazy now. So, but look, I'm just mad that the Chiefs got away with it. They got away with it. We couldn't have this one. We couldn't have this one year where it's like, let us just fire snowballs at him and be like, ha, 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 you missed the playoffs. Sucks, doesn't it? You're not that good.
You can take the high road here. I'm going to do that because they've stunk this year. And every year we talk about it. It's not sustainable to win one-score games for that long, for as long as they did. I mean, the Vikings did it 1 year. The Vikings stink now. And I'm not saying the Chiefs are going to stink year in and year out, but at some point those games catch up to you, and this was the year they caught up to them.
Yeah. They weren't making it, but now they have, everybody's over.
Every year, last year they won all those one-possession games.
Oh, yeah.
This year they've lost them all.
Yeah.
Their record could have looked like this last year, and they went to the Super Bowl.
Let's be honest. Part of it was Mahomes throwing picks. He threw 3 interceptions the game before he got hurt, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's slowly, I don't know how closely you follow the statistics, but he's slowly dropping pretty far down on the deep balls. I mean, he used to be the best deep ball passer in the game.
It's not like Deontay Thornton can't run either. Deontay Thornton can, or whatever that guy.
They have the fastest receivers. They have Thornton. They have Worthy. Rasheed Rice is fast. And buddy, I mean, Rasheed Rice is absolutely getting destroyed.
The Sonic rings. He got his Sonic rings knocked out of him 3 times last game. But anyway, so I just wanted to complain about the Chiefs because I feel like it was too fresh. Again, nobody wants to see Mahomes get. I wanted to see them lose, but him be full on healthy. I didn't want to see him lose and not be healthy.
Yeah,
that's no fun for me. I wanted to be able to be like, "You suck, dude."
I mean, it's like
we're owed that as fans. We've had to put up with 10 years of them getting everything.
What was the game 2 weeks ago they played where they played the Texans? I mean, Kelsey dropped those 2 passes. Kelsey dropped that pass that led to the interception that sealed the game for the Texans.
Yeah.
And it's like, again, you don't want to see anybody get hurt, but you don't mind seeing things like that.
Oh, yeah, drop a pass, throw a pick. Oh, 100. That's what I'm saying. I was loving it. And then he got hurt, and I'm like, damn it, I don't want to see him get hurt. That sucks. I want to see him, this football. Like, I just want you to lose so I can laugh in your face.
Well, you also probably can relate a lot more than I can because I've never blown my knee out. So, like, you know what it takes to do that physical therapy and get your knee to a position that you can play a sport again. Whereas, like, I don't know how that feels.
It sucks. That's why everybody comes in and sees me with their total knee replacements. They're like, "You don't know," and I'm like, "Oh, pull up a chair, pal, because I do know." It's like
Non-contact, dude. It was the turf. Non-contact.
Hey, both those knees got Micah Parsons and Mahomes' knees both got blown out on grass. Huh?
Well,
Non-contact. And if you're the USF, I'm sorry, I can't watch bowl season and watch players that opted out stand on the sideline and try to coach everybody up. Nothing irritates me more. I was watching Old Dominion USF because we watch every football game on the show. We try to. I'm like those fraudulent frauds that say they love college football.
Oh.
But I'm sitting there watching ODU and USF, and that quarterback's like patting his guys on the sidelines and trying to coach them up with the headset. I'm like, you're done, dude. You quit. You decided not to play. Get out. It's over.
I agree with that.
I think
it's a very old school way of thinking, and that's okay because at this point in our lives, we are old, and I agree with that. Like, you opt out, you don't get the benefits of the bowl game. You don't get the swag. You don't get the.
Well, just think about the guy he's talking to. Like, imagine you looking at some dude who's like, "I'm not playing with you. I'm not going to battle with you boys this weekend." Being out there trying to get all fired up about it. Like, nah.
But let me tell you what to do. But let me try to coach you up. Get out of here, dude. Sorry. If you didn't think the bowl was important enough to play in, then you don't think the bowl is important enough to be at. Just leave.
Yeah.
Just get out. No, I mean, hey, respect to you when your future endeavors, but you're not going to sit here and talk to me like you're better than me when we've been going through the same stuff all year. I'm sorry. I don't like that. So, anyways, you know what? You know what we do like? Hats. You order them, they'll be there by St. Patrick's Day. Shout out at howdy.hats.enc. She's already done it. She's already made the hats. It has nothing to do with her. It's me that has the hats that has to mail them. And I have a whole box and processing thing that time is tight in the evenings. So.
My dad keeps asking. I'm like, it might be next Christmas.
No, it'll be. I needed names and I need addresses. And I can make them. Maybe after Christmas, though, because there's a lot to do between now and next week. Okay. Where are we going first? Let's hit the salute your spots.
Salute your spots.
Salute your sports. Monday Night Football. AKC says you remind him a lot of Joel Klatt sitting there. Tex. We're gonna get to Joel Klatt and what's
you can. I need to do something.
You know
what?
Go ahead, Tex.
Tell him to say it to my face.
Behind this keyboard. I got to do something because
that's right.
Y'all wouldn't let me do it on Sunday night when the game was on, even though we knew it was over. We said it was over. Joshua Jackson, episode 213.
Do it.
Cowboys to the Super Bowl.
Gosh.
Okay, hey, wait a minute. We are not eliminated
yet.
You
might have to tape it back together live on air.
Tape it back together.
Dude, you are not winning the Super Bowl.
We're not eliminated yet, though.
1%, baby. 1%.
Quit tearing it up. That's a lot of tape you got to put back together. And to glue it back like a mosaic or something.
Also, shout out to the Pick'em contest Saturday night, 11-5 this week. That's 22-9 the last 31.
Yeah, but you lost the last one.
Good job, J-Bones.
Credit to J-Bones. And then J-Bones asked me, should we take the Dolphins or the Steelers? And I said, take the Dolphins.
Look, Tex.
In the cold weather. Cold weather.
Listen to this.
Is the record on your screen right now?
Listen to this. I had Kasuf and BMO in a message, and I go, who we riding tonight? Because BMO's the hometown guy. He had his Steelers. And we talked about Tomlin being undefeated on Monday night, and then I wrote the thing. I said that the Dolphins were 0-11 in under 40-degree weather. Tua hasn't won a game in under 40-degree weather. And BMO goes, well, what if it's the night that it reverses? And I said, well, what if it's the night that it stays the same? And AK goes, we took the Dolphins. So I said, if that's what y'all
Why
want
do
to
I
do,
sound like that? You guys
if
were having a
that's
nice conversation. I came in all condescending. That's BS.
if that's what y'all want to do, I'll ride with y'all. And I lost money.
He looked out there on that TV screen and saw McDaniels with his glasses all fogged up, not knowing what's going on at all. He knew it was at that point he knew that he had made the wrong choice.
When he's getting beat and they show his face on the sidelines, he looks so dumb. He looks so confused and befuddled. Like
that's because Shanahan's not a good mentor. Shanahan doesn't.
Anyways, the Steelers win 28-15.
It's true. His coaching tree is pretty weak. Like Bill Parcells, strong coaching tree.
Dude.
Mark Holmgren, strong coaching tree.
Shanahan coaching tree is like the Saban coaching tree, where he doesn't give out all the goodies. Right? That's what Saban did too. Pittsburgh Dolphins are eliminated.
It's
Pittsburgh win. They moved to 8-6.
Two of the guys that coached with them have highly ranked teams. Georgia,
yeah, but they couldn't beat him.
Indiana.
They couldn't beat Saban. That was the point. They couldn't.
Lane Kiffin took his team to the playoffs.
Oh, we're not. Lane Kiffin, is that the example we're going to use?
The Oregon coach,
number 7. Hey, the Oregon coach,
Lane Kiffin.
Dan
That's all he
Lanning.
does is get on planes.
Cristobal in Miami. He coached at Alabama.
There's like 5 or 6.
But they couldn't beat Saban.
AK does no ball. AK does no ball.
I don't know ball. You didn't even know there was a game on last night.
You thought Cam Ward was a mobile quarterback.
Tex didn't even know there was a bowl game on last night.
He did.
Oh my gosh.
But anyways, okay, so the Steelers win. They're 8-6. They lead the AFC North. Shout out Kenneth Gainwell, had a massive game. Pittsburgh had 4 straight touchdown drives. Shout out to the people who had Edge. I know lots of ball.
AK does not know ball.
I know ball. Tex didn't even know there was ball on. So how can you know ball if you don't even watch ball? Because you didn't know it was
Kirk
on.
Herbstreit no ball?
We're about to get to Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get through this Monday night game, okay? Rodgers beats bad teams. Let's just say it like that. You have a bad pass defense, Aaron Rodgers will carve you up, okay? The problem with that is when the Steelers get in the playoffs, they're going to be playing they have the chance of playing a couple of different pass defenses that are really good. The Bills, the Chargers, the Jags.
The Bills already beat them by like 20.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he torches bad pass defenses. He does not play well against good pass defenses, especially if you have a pass rush. So, and I have a theory. Aaron Rodgers is kind of morphing into Scott Calvin right before our very eyes. This was the Christmas game, because here in a second, I'm going to show you a picture. Okay. Here is Mike McDaniel.
Yep, that's when AK knew.
And here is Ralphie from A Christmas Story. Yeah. All shattered, befuddled look on his face. Mike McDaniel looking totally confused with his mouth halfway open.
Looks like he's wearing an eye patch.
Ralphie, glasses shattered. All-time Christmas matchup. So, Tua, that interception that Tua threw early, I knew we were in trouble. That thing was just hanging in the air. So, shout out to the person who had Hayward for first touchdown, because that was plus 8,500. Shout out to the kicker for Miami who busted a 54-yarder in those conditions.
Yep.
We had MV Ass score a touchdown. Unbelievable.
Shout out to the Jacksonville State kicker too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to him.
See, AK didn't know ball. Doesn't know what happened in that game.
Completion percentage for Aaron Rodgers is high since 2014. Pittsburgh now has a 61% chance to win the AFC North. Tua has 15 interceptions and is 30th in a QBR. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers for still pulling the old 12-man on the field penalty that he got the Dolphins with.
I mean, this counts as Tomlin not having a losing season. That puts him at 8 wins. So no matter what, if they lose the rest, they're 8-8, right?
Oh, I think I had a future on that. Hang on.
That's not a losing
they play
season.
17 games.
Oh, I thought they played 16.
They got to win. They got to win one more.
One more.
Wow, who doesn't know ball here? Holy smokes! It's week 16 right now, so there's 17 and 18. There's 3 more weeks left. Don't try to shorten our football. Don't try to shorten our league, buddy. Also, if you're a Steelers better, shout out to the Steelers under 7.5 first quarter points, 64 straight games. That's hit. Connor Hayward and Jonnu Smith did something that no duo has ever done. For the first time in NFL history, 2 tight ends recorded rushing touchdowns in the same game. We went this history, boys.
Hey, love that.
And here's J-Vi's stat. This is from Pardon My Take. It says the Dolphins are 0-14 when under 40 degrees, 0-6 for Tua as a starter when 40 degrees or colder, and this is their 25th straight season without a playoff win. Anything else on the Monday Night Football game?
No.
Do you fear the Steelers at all?
No.
No.
The Steelers are like the Cowboys to me. It's like everybody thinks they're going to be good. They get on the bandwagon really.
Wait a minute now.
And then it's like when it comes to games that matter, they don't show up.
They showed up on Thanksgiving. That game mattered.
Ultimately, it didn't because the Chiefs suck.
I watched it live Friday, Casey. I watched it live. I'm doing it live.
What'd you say?
Can you believe the Christmas slate we have now? It's going to be terrible.
Oh, my.
It's not, dude.
The only way you're going to enjoy the Christmas
game.
slate is if you bet. You have to bet on those games. That's in prop bets. You can't bet anything else. Just prop bet that game. So BMO said hit him up for some anti-fog spray. Hey, how far was it then? Good question, AKC. How far was the field goal? Got him. Now he's going to try to Google it. Okay, so after that game, the Miami Dolphins are benching Tua, and they're going to turn to Quinn Ewers as their starting quarterback. And they said apparently he gets 1 game. Thoughts on Tua getting benched? Dude, I've seen so many takes about this. People think it's because of his concussion. People think it's his concussions, and it's altered the way he's played. I don't know. It's hard to say. That's an easy scapegoat. I just think the man got paid, and what does he care anymore? I mean, once you get paid, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Well, look, it happens all the time where a guy's really good in high school and he goes to college and he's not as good, or he's really good in college, or he goes to the NFL and he just doesn't pan out. And I think that's what happened here. He had a really good high school, college career, and he got to the NFL, and things aren't necessarily working in his favor with his height and his speed and his ability to take a hit because he can't do any of those. And I think it just people have passed him and his ability, and he's reached his max ability, and it's just not good enough anymore.
Well, I think a lot of this has to do with everybody's figured out McDaniel's offense.
Yeah.
It's all timing. They figured out, disrupt the receivers getting off the ball. And that and clog up the middle of the field because that's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
It's everything's timing. And he was a very accurate thrower of the football and timing thrower. And they had a whole bunch of confusion. And then once McDaniel was just like a quarterback who's in the league for a year, once everybody had film on McDaniel, it was like, oh, this is what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Now, can he still be creative in the run game and have people going 17 different directions? Yeah. But against the good teams and against weather, when you aren't as fast out of your breaks, you're not as fast off the line, and your timing's off in the cold, it's the same result every time. So, I mean,
can you imagine Achane on a good team?
Dude, put him in Los Angeles or even San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? So, didn't Tua lead the passing? I think he did. I'm saying, he had when him and Mike McDaniel first had the first year.
He was good.
Everybody's
think people have surpassed him now. I mean, I just don't think that he. And like you said, I agree with that too. McDaniel, I don't think either one of them have developed into what they should have based on their first.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't think it's all on him. But Tua to Arizona for Kyler, boom, everyone is not happy, but not mad at the same time.
I think Kyler Murray's going to play baseball.
Yeah, he's done. He's gonna Just keep playing games. Other NFL news. Lazard released from the Jets. MVS went to the Steelers. Is Lazard about to join the Steelers? Aaron Rodgers about to get the band back together? Let's go. Also, just found this fun little factoid here, boys. 49ers have won 10 or more games in 5 of the last 7 seasons. They're one of 5 teams with the Bills, the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Rams. That list's about to shorten because the Ravens and the Chiefs aren't winning 10.
Nope. Bills already won 10.
Also, NFL news. I have no idea what Brandon Ayuk was trying to say. He said Brandon Ayuk posted Instagram after all the recent contract drama being placed on the reserved left squad list. He said, on an E-Way V-truck, even though it's a BP, I still play the rear view mirror, my wrist a PP. Patek Felipe, same price, Richard Mill. Does anyone know what that means?
No.
I don't know what that means. Tex, you're our Houston rap guy. What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. Wonder if we can put it in Chat GPT.
That's even more chopped and screwed. Than...
I don't know what that means. In a V truck, on an E-Way V truck.
They cut him, right?
I don't know if they cut him. They just put him on some list where you can't play.
Placed on reserve / left squad list. So yeah. he left.
Yes, like a month or 2 ago. Apparently, like he just stopped showing up to stuff.
I don't understand.
That's the actual definition of 6'7". You're exactly right. That's the physics equation of 6'7". We found it. Nice job, AC. Also, other NFL news. Shout out to this Bears fan who sneaks in a bag of spaghetti to home games. This is from Warren Sharp. Mike Schaefer is the fan and claims he's been doing it every home streak or every game during the home win streak. He usually waits till halftime to eat his spaghetti in the bag, and his partner in crime was hungry in the second quarter. So these guys have been sneaking in gallon bags of spaghetti.
Love that. I mean, what better than the carb load when it's cold out?
Seriously, like.
So Grok says, it seems like a post with slang showing luxury despite the situation.
Okay.
So he's saying I still got it, even though I'm not getting paid.
I love how this
guy... He's going a little bit Antonio Brown. Going a little bit Antonio Brown.
Yeah. Well, I mean, why would you go and lose all your money and then brag about how you still have all your money? You don't. You don't. They gave you the money. You just didn't do what you need to do to keep it. I don't understand. This guy has it labeled Bears versus Packers, and he's just eating pasta out of a bag. Like, come on.
Love that.
Just absolutely going ham on it, man. You see, Joe Klatt and Kirk Herbstreit would never eat pasta out of a spaghetti or pasta out of a bag. This guy's just showing up like he's got, it's unbelievable. You got to love it. Okay. Time to move into college football. Ladies and gentlemen, there were 2 takes this week by 2 of the most premier college football voices on the planet. Not by
us.
Not by a universal constitutional republic vote. Self-appointed college football experts. Joel Klatt and Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk Herbstreit posted a tweet that he deleted, I think 2 days ago on his podcast with Joey Galloway. It says nonstop. Saturday not having college football threw us for a loop. Excuse me, J-Vine Tex. You guys are football guys.
Yeah.
What games are on Saturday? I don't know.
High school football championships. We had the FCS games. We had D3 games. We had D2 games. We had
Army-Navy.
Army-Navy. Yep. Most importantly.
Plenty of football.
There's a bowl game.
There was a bowl game. Boise State and Washington.
Yeah. Does Kirk Herbstreit hate America?
Bowl.
Does he hate America? Because he didn't watch Army-Navy. How can you be a football expert and not watch that game? I said, here's my thought, how we punish them. They both have to start at a G5 school and try to win the Heisman on NCAA 26. Make them refine their love for the game. You know what I'm saying? Go on recruiting trips. Do all the things you have to do for NCAA. Kirk Herbstreit, Joey Galloway. You guys need to live stream it. This will be genius. Be like, you know what? We do love football. We're going to prove it. We are going to commit to the University of or App State University, and we're going to try to bring a college football playoff berth or high-level ranking bowl back to Boone. And try to win you have to create a player, get recruited, and then try to get yourself all the way up to prominence so that you can rediscover the love for football. This is a classic. We made it all the way up here, and we're only going to eat caviar and not deal with the rest of the football, which they're completely missing out on, in my opinion. Any other thoughts on that?
Yeah, I don't understand the take about the dumbest tournament and the least fair tournament in all of sports.
You're talking Joel Klatt now.
Yeah, I don't understand that statement at all. I look.
I normally like Joel Klatt.
Just to play devil's advocate here. Like, I understand media wanting, quote, the best teams in for the football tournament, because what they really want is not just the best teams. They want the teams with the most alumni and biggest fan bases, so they can get
biggest
more
ratings.
They want ratings.
So I get that part of his argument, but I don't get the jab at the basketball tournament, because I mean, it is fair. I mean, 16 seeds beat 1 seeds.
Well, Joel Klatt said, we don't want Cinderellas. We want the best teams playing in it at each other in the end. The NCAA basketball tournament is a joke. It's the dumbest tournament, the least fair tournament in all of sports. This is a football guy talking about basketball. Joel Klatt has no idea about basketball. He probably doesn't even watch March Madness.
Yeah.
That might even make him more of a football guy than I originally anticipated, the fact that he was so hard against March Madness,
Yeah.
Like, you hear the basketball nerds like Ross Steen and some of these other guys, they just like shut it down after March. They don't even they don't do anything until it's basketball season again in December or November, whatever it is. But that might make Joel Klatt actually more of a football guy, that he just hates basketball that much.
That's the only way to explain it.
He's too much football. He's trying to. Yeah. You came during the middle of the college football playoff and asked him a basketball question. I don't know, but he's wrong. The issue is with Cinderellas in basketball, especially, you want the upsets early. You just don't. People don't think the upset can make it all the way through. So when you get to the marquee games and you see these big names, you're like, oh, no, I don't believe such and such can win because they're a small school. But if they do get there, then you find yourself rooting for them. So there's like a reverse arc. It's like, I want the upsets. The arc goes up. Oh, no, Elite Eight, Final Four. These guys might get killed. It's going to ruin my viewing experience. Oh, whoa, they won. Now I want to see them win it all. So it's kind of this, we go through this roller coaster of emotion. So,
well, I think, too, is like in the basketball tournament, like you were saying, like those Cinderellas went early.
Yeah.
So by the time that you get to where you start the football playoffs, most of those Cinderellas they won their 1 game or they won their 2 games and they're out by the Sweet 16. And so, like, if you're starting the football tournament there, football playoff there, those Cinderellas are already out. So, maybe he doesn't even know that the basketball tournament has Cinderellas in it because he only watches it when there's 12 teams left.
Okay, I've changed my stance on how much of a football
16.
guy Joel Klatt. Joel Klatt's more of a football guy because he has no idea what March Madness is. That's how you should spin this, Joel Klatt.
He doesn't know how it works.
He has no idea. He's like, what? You don't vote the best 4 teams in with a committee?
Yeah.
Like, wait, you actually you play your conference tournament and you actually get in? What the hell is that?
The team that wins their conference tournament gets in?
Wait a minute. Where's the boardroom with the TVs all over the place and the guys who put their hats on the little hat holder?
The number 1 overall seed doesn't get a bye?
Yeah.
What? To the semifinals?
Yeah, what is this? Oh, my. So, 2 ridiculous takes from college football. Incredible. Oh, question for you from AKC, Tex. Tex, how do you feel about March Madness?
That's when basketball season starts for me.
Okay.
It starts and ends with March Madness. Like once that starts, I'm like, okay, basketball's on.
I agree.
And I watch that.
Well, actually, I like conference tournament weekend. That's a fun week.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, that one is a fun week.
Are we mad at Kirk Herbstreit? I'm now mad at Kirk Herbstreit.
That is part of March Madness. That is part of March
Very
Madness.
True. Good point. And I'm actually impressed with Joel Klatt now. I've changed my course on Joel Klatt. There we go.
See, sometimes you got to talk it out.
It is. Come on, Joel Klatt. Come on the show. We'll help you spin zone that.
You don't have to read this whole thing, AK. You don't.
I'm
have
not
to read
going
this whole
to.
thing.
Basically, Kirk Herbstreit deleted the tweet and then sent out another tweet apologizing for not realizing that he came back. And then he said how much he loves Army Navy. It's like, no, buddy. It's too late. You can't do that. And I remember a show with Lee Corser where they used to do game day at Army Navy.
Yep.
So get out of here. Speaking of Army Navy, presented by USA, averaged 7.84 million viewers on CBS, which is the second largest audience since 2018. Second best viewership. So you tell me, Kirk Herbstreit, if you didn't know a football game was on this weekend. You get out of here, buddy. You get out of here. Also, we had a couple of coach quotes. Tex, this applies to you. Shane Beamer from South Carolina on playoffs and strength of schedule metric. He says, quote, Texas scheduled Ohio State. If they had scheduled another team not in the Power Four, Texas would most likely be in the playoffs right now. We got to be smart about what we're doing as a program. So basically, Shane Beamer's up there saying, you guys made us not schedule.
Time to start ducking.
Well, did we go over the SEC schedules? We
have not, but we didn't put it up there. But
I mean, they are all a joke.
Well, yeah, but they're going to do that and be like, see, look what you made us do. This is your fault. If you would have just let Texas in, we would keep scheduling.
Texas didn't make it to the playoffs because they lost to Florida, not because they lost to Ohio State.
And they almost lost to Mississippi State and Kentucky.
Yeah.
And,
nobody wants to mention that.
Because the loss against Ohio State was not the reason that kept them out, because it was a close game.
Yeah.
Maybe we should stop scheduling Florida.
Hey, stop scheduling SEC opponents.
I just I don't know. If Texas beat Ohio State, would they have been in?
Yeah, they would have. They would have the best win over Ohio State, over than Indiana. They would 100% be in. No question.
Even with a loss to Florida.
Yeah.
And who else did they lose
that's
to?
an SEC loss, buddy. You don't know? Just road dogged you. You don't know?
Oh, you don't know?
You don't know? Tex, you're our Texas guy. What do you think? Shane Beamer
is scheduling Florida.
Why is Shane Beamer talking about Texas?
Stop scheduling Florida.
Why is Shane Beamer talking about Texas?
Because he's SEC.
South Carolina.
Because it's SEC.
Come on, dude.
I'm honestly shocked he has his job still.
Me too. I just think that they looked out there and saw there's no, unless they had somebody in mind already, there's nobody, because there were so many teams that looking for new coaches.
Can I say this too? I've been seeing it pop up, and this is one. Maybe is there How Dare You today? Is this How Dare You today?
Yeah, it is.
I'll wait.
Okay. I won't let you forget. Longhorns turned down a game in Jacksonville, Alabama for next year, by the way. Inside information. That's what I'm saying. They're scared. They're not going to play anybody. And then Dabo says he won't cut deals with transfers before they're officially in the portal in January. We're going to do it right. I don't care what other people do. I thought Edge was going to be here, so I put a Clemson quote in there. I was going to have South Carolina and Clemson, but I didn't know he was going to be here. So, good for you, Dabo. Way to have morals. Anything else? No. Anything else? Good? Okay. Do you think this is submarining? Here's my hot take on Clemson, by the way. I think Dabo's trying to take down the whole ACC. Inside job.
What do you mean?
I think he's purposely not taking NIL and transfer to take Clemson down so that the ACC goes down with it. so that they can move out because people are going to get tired of him. And as
Nobody
soon as
wants Clemson, though.
Yeah, but as soon as he joins another conference, then he might start taking NIL players.
What conference are they going to join? The Big 12?
Yeah, Big 12 said they're out. They're open for business.
That's a silly deal for Clemson because just like West Virginia in the Big 12, the travel that they would have to do. I mean, I guess they do have to travel to Cal.
They have Stanford and
yeah, but that's two teams versus every team in your conference.
They don't care.
I mean, Clemson is just in a weird spot, and like everybody thinks the SEC is going to want Clemson. That's not.
No, they already have South Carolina market. Like, what? They don't need them.
Yeah,
they don't need them. Okay, this week's bowl slate. Shout out CFB Tracker at Matchup Tracker on Twitter. Made a nice little graphic. We've already seen Jacksonville State and Troy, which was shout out Jack State. They did it. Champions.
Come from behind. Is that the Battle of Alabama?
Yeah, rivalry, dude. That game was awesome.
They should play every year.
That receiver for Jacksonville State is 6'8", dude.
Is that number 11?
Yes.
Yeah. What year is he?
I think he was a sophomore.
Oh, see ya.
Yeah. Yeah. ODU, USF, that game just ended. Old Dominion wins. And then we've got Louisiana, Delaware, they're playing. And another game tomorrow at 9 p.m.
I think what drives me crazy about this sitting out stuff, I know we already talked about it, but
say it again. Hell yeah, Stan. That's a big deal for you guys. That guy could be a player.
Like USF, everybody was on them at the beginning of the year, and their two big wins to start the season. I mean, you could say Miami blew them out, but I felt like they were a little bit competitive in that game. It's just like you wanted to see that again to finish the season, and it's just not the ball. It's not the coach team that you got. And I know their coach left, and I know their players sat out, but it's like, I don't know. You don't want to watch. You don't want to watch a spring game for a bowl game.
No, the bowl games are. That's a great idea, putting it at the beginning of the year, or do like the NBA tournament does, and do like bowl games are halfway through the year. That's what they should do. Oh my gosh,
paint all the bowl game,
paint all the fields different colors like the NBA does.
No, no.
Like the college football cup in the middle of the year. Oh my gosh, dude. Are you kidding me? Give me another bracket to fill out. That's what they should do. So anyways, we got a game tomorrow, and then we've got 3 games on Friday, and then the college football playoff on Saturday. We'll get to that. But he says Cook and Johnson stay in Jacksonville, big board. Okay. I like that. And then some other games, boys, before we get into our bracket breakdown. Only 4 teams left in the FCS playoffs. You've got Illinois State, the Cinderella, the darling, the upset wagon, going to Villanova. And then we've got Montana State and Montana. Absolute cinema. The first time they've met in the playoffs in 125 years. The brawl. Going to be for a berth in the national title game. The FCS playoffs, man. I love it. So, J-Vi sent this. First of all, who do we – it's going to be hard for me to pick against Illinois State with the run they're on. That quarterback's playing like crazy. So, do we think it's going to be Illinois State, Montana State?
It's at Montana State?
Yeah. Then Bozeman.
Yeah. Illinois State, Montana State.
So, speaking of Montana State, you sent this to the group. Demand is through the roof for this weekend's Montana. This is from Joe Pompliano on Twitter. Standing room only tickets are selling for $450. An actual seat will cost you $500. That's 2 times more expensive than the most expensive CFP first round game, Ole Miss and Tulane at $250.
Don't tell Kirk Herbstreit that.
Playoff football at its purest. This is what we could have everywhere if they would just get the hell out of the way. If they would just get out of the way.
Yeah,
and everybody knows the rules.
And look, Villanova and Illinois State, teams that have won on the road at other teams' places. They don't play these games at neutral sites. And it's
No.
you could have that. And what do you say? Don't mess with a team of destiny.
Mm-mm.
One of those teams is a team of destiny right now.
Oh, it's the Redbirds, baby. I've been betting on them ever since.
They gave Coach Moore his last loss.
I'm telling you, dude.
Coach Moore's final game was against Illinois State. We lost in playoffs to them.
Idiots, dude. It's just the FCS playoffs they're the way it needs to be. I don't get it. Like the issue is you got to get everybody out of the way, and the way the FCS works is that you have to win your conference. There's no committee that votes on anything. It's everybody knows the rules. You can get at-large bids after you dole out the conference winners. It's pretty simple.
Well, like the problem with it though is you saw how many fans were at that Tarleton State Villanova game. I mean, it looked like the ACC championship game. The stadium was half empty, and so it's like that's never going to happen because how do you get students there during this time period? How do you keep them there actually? And it's
we dealt with that. The first round of the playoffs for us always was
that was Thanksgiving weekend.
20,000. Yeah. So, and if you think we're not going to get here and talk about D3 and D2 as well, because again, this show is a football show and we watch all the football. We're not Joel Klatt. We don't fly on our private planes and just pretend that, we only watch the big boys play. Get out of here, dude. Nothing is better than watching D2, D3, FCS, where these guys are playing for the name on the front of the jersey, for sure. D3 semifinals, you got Johns Hopkins and Wisconsin River Falls, and then you've got John Carroll and North Central College. All these games are on Saturday. So if you're thinking, there's only 3 games on Saturday, no. You got like 5 games. You got like 10 games on Saturday if you play your cards right, plus 2 NFL games. There's 12 football games on, Joel, Klatt, and Kirk. Listen to us. And then the D2 championship is Harding, Ferris State, 15-0 versus 15-0.
Put your 0 on the line.
Tex, is this doing anything for you?
Oh yeah, John Carroll beat Mount Union, so
really
that prevented a Mount Union North Central rematch in the semis. But John Carroll beat Mount Union.
Wow, North Central is a wagon. I was reading some sort of stat where they've won like 64 out of 65 games the last 4 years or something stupid. It's crazy. It's going to be too warm in Illinois for that, though. 42 degrees. I don't like it. That River Falls, Wisconsin game is going to be. There we go. Give it to us.
Football weather.
Mm-hmm. This is a crying shame the D3 championship is in Texas where it's going to be 75 degrees. That's BS.
It used to be in Salem, Virginia, and used to have like ice and snow all the time.
That should be. It's December.
If I remember, if right, the Division II national championship used to be somewhere in Missouri. And I remember watching like a Northwest Missouri State versus a Delta State in a blizzard for the championship.
There's nothing better than that. There's nothing better than that.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. So there's your D2 and D3. So lots of football on. Don't be all sad about there's only 3 playoff games. No, plenty of other playoff games on. You got to have multiple TVs this weekend. All right.
Edge.
College football bowl season pick'em update. Tex, are you a spy?
What
the hell is wrong with you? You pick Prairie View A&M and USF.
It's not about how you start, it's how you finish.
We don't need cowboy records here with your ties and your nonsense of you're going to come back and maybe win this. No, you need to start stacking some wins. Okay? I picked Jacksonville State because I'm a genius and a football savant. Cash it. J-Vibe picks Washington, absolute blowout, and you have cost us 2-2 record. We're going to be the laughing stock of the Bowl Pick'em Challenge.
It's not looking good to Louisiana.
No, it's not.
Well, something happened. Something happened here because Louisiana was favored by like 4 points. And then all of a sudden today, it changed to Delaware being favored. Like
that is swung. A filthy hat, though, that guy.
It swung that much.
Oh, my God. It's a rout. What are you two doing?
Hey, this is the first one I missed. I was 4-0 until this one. I was in first place. If you look at the standings, there's 2 people undefeated, me and some other person. Until
did Edge miss? I did. I had the standings.
Yeah.
By the way, I was going to pull them up before we did our bracket. I'll show you. Okay. Who is in the top? Look, here comes Edge. Top 5. He's changing the criteria. Look at him. Top 5.
He should be. He's Mr. Moneylines.
You see that? You see that text? He says stick to the overs.
Mm.
You know what? It was over when he started picking games.
I was gonna say he did stick to the over.
All right, so that's an update on our picks so far. 2-2, looking like 2-3. I'm gonna have to put this team on my back. Okay, I made a graphic of ranking the college football playoff teams and the likelihood that we think that they could win. Number 1, I have Texas Tech. Number 2, I have Georgia. Number 3 is Indiana. Number 4 is Ohio State. This is based off a pathway through the college football. Is this hot or is this not?
Do you think whoever wins the Texas Tech Indiana game wins the national championship?
Yes.
Then why would you not put them 1 and 2?
Because I think they have they're playing the potential national champion. So ipso facto blew up in your face, didn't it, pal? Because if I think both of those can win the national title game, then the second round matchup or the semifinal matchup.
Why would you not put them 1 and 2?
That's what I'm saying. Why would you not put them 1 and 2 if you thought
because then that means Georgia's going to play not the future national champion. It'll be easier for them to get to the national title game.
So you think Indiana and Texas Tech are the 2 best teams?
Yes.
They should be 1 and 2.
Okay.
No,
this makes no sense.
This does make sense because if I think they're the 2 best teams,
you see his face
then the road is
question.
Yeah.
The road is harder for them. The road is harder for them. You're proving my point.
This says champ power ranking. So
yes,
who you think
get to the title game?
Who you think should win the national
Based
championship?
off of
Texas Tech or Indiana? They should be 1 and 2.
No, because that means
and then Georgia 3, Ohio State 4.
That means that means that one of them has to lose. So what I did is said I think Texas Tech is going to win that game. So Indiana can't be higher than 2 because I don't think they're going to make the national title because they lose in the semifinals. Come on, is it that hard?
You filled out a bracket in power ranking form.
When I got done, I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at here anymore.
You filled out a bracket in power ranking form, and now you're trying to convince us how this makes sense.
Matters. Thank you. I did this, and I got to the end. I was like, I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is.
Yeah, I'm looking at JMU at 9, and I'm thinking, what?
Yeah,
they're the 9th most likely to make that could win the conference college football playoff. I should have put them above Alabama and Oklahoma. Those 2 bums can't win it. They stink. Alabama's lost like 3 games out of the last 5. Oklahoma can't score. If JMU beats Oregon, I don't even know they play anymore because I got lost.
If they beat Oregon, then they play Texas Tech.
Which is why they're 9th, because they won't beat Texas Tech because they're number 1 in the power rankings. Miami's 12 because they shouldn't even be in there. They're a bunch of bums. Let me read this off for the audience who can't see the graphic. Texas Tech, Georgia, Indiana, Ohio State, Texas A&M, Oregon, Ole Miss, Alabama, JMU, Oklahoma, Tulane, Miami. That's in order of, I think, who has the best path to make it to the national title game. But it doesn't look like that
if it's the best path to make it to the national championship game, then Georgia should be 1 because their path is easier than Texas Tech or Indiana because you're saying Texas Tech or Indiana is going to win it, whoever wins that game. So Georgia should be first because they have the easiest path.
That's a fair point. I could swap them.
But it makes no sense because you power rank.
Bracket or AK's upset alert.
Yeah.
The idea when I made it, I was like, this is genius. I'm going to power rank each team to their chances. I should have put percentages by them. I just made up percentages.
Yeah.
That's what I should have done. Championship path power ranking. Thank you. There you go. God, We need you on our graphics guy, AKC. We need you in the booth. It's an advisory. Thank you. See, he's got my back. Oh. B. McCormick says, Georgia's winning the Natty. The GOAT is spoken. I don't miss.
We've got a Epstein and FBI problem here with Jack State guy and AK. They're both in bed together. They're over here just feeding each other information.
They're both.
You two are in a coup together.
Look,
to try to mind melt me into a pretzel.
Yeah.
Tex, here's what they are.
Graphics that make total sense.
Tex, AK and AKC are both in the coffin, and they're trying to see who can sit up the fastest, like the Undertaker, to defend a stupid take that doesn't make any sense.
The championship path power ranking is what I should have put. That's what I had in my mind. Hey, AKC together. That's us that's you in the car melting together. Ricky Bobby. Cougar in the car.
AK squared C.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're about to join powers.
A squared plus K squared equals AKC.
I like that. Actually, AK to the C power. How about that?
No, because then you would have to have a C in your name.
With a rare W. I think he's talking about the Undertaker gift. There's a way that I could make a gift with both of our accounts sitting up. We're gonna do it. Okay. For those questioning automatic inclusion for at least non-power league and into the college football playoff, what's happening at Tulane and probably JMU too is a good reason for it. This guy said he can barely keep up with all the merchandise that Tulane is selling. It's flying off the shelves. And this is the kind of stuff we love. For all these people who have the bread and butter and dinner brought to them on their private jets with their big college football brands, this is what it's all about. Because you better believe if and when App State makes the college football playoff, I am going to there's going to be so much merchandise that I buy for my entire family. So this is what it's about, though. It's about being able to wear this shirt around during the holidays, and everybody
some guy in a broom closet running out of room and time because he can't fill all the orders.
Exactly. It's like me and our hats.
Yeah.
But it's like being able to imagine wearing an App State shirt around all Christmas, and everybody's gonna be looking at you, be like, "Hey, big game coming up."
Yeah.
I mean, that's what football is.
That's what it's like when I wear my Bill stuff. Everybody wants to talk to me. I mean, I would wish that it was App State. I could only pray.
But that's the part that these people in their ivory tower with their overlooking everything don't understand. They're not boots on the ground like we are. Like people wearing their Tulane stuff around in the holidays right now, I bet that stuff's everywhere. Same thing with JMU. It's all over the internet. JMU, and I hate JMU. Also, shout out to everybody that's making fun of J-Vi about JMU, that tackle. There were some JMU accounts that commented on your.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. They thought the
clip
that picture was they thought there was a rumor actually that they had heard about that somebody had mailed you that picture. They didn't know it was true.
Oh, really?
They said they thought it was like some folk tale, and I was like, "Oh no, that was real."
No, they mailed it to me. My mom still has it.
Okay, let's go ahead and pick some bracket games. How about that?
Oh, are we power ranking them or
no? We're gonna actually pick them
by path.
Yes, I've actually created AKC and I've created a website.
Realize how messy my room looks.
Where you can go and pick. No, I'm kidding. Oh, while I'm pulling this up, actually play the football yay, and then you can tell them the story. AKC wants to know the story.
All right. Oh my God, my computer's freezing. Here we go.
You want me to play it?
Football, yay!
Okay, let's pick this bracket real quick. How about that? While I'm pulling this up, go ahead, J-Bot. Tell them the story about.
Well, the story with JMU was we were the number one team in the country. It's 2008. We were number one team in the country. We'd won 3 straight national championships, and they probably were top 10, maybe 5.
Yeah.
And we went to their place because we had played them season before. We went to their place to return as like the return game. And we came out hot. We were up 21-0 to going into halftime. We come out at halftime. Everything seems to always go bad for us at halftime. Like at Montana, the snow came at halftime. This,
No, we were all whites at JMU. That was the problem.
whatever came at halftime. I had one of the best kickoffs I'd ever had while I was kicking at App. It was a high, deep right corner of the end zone, probably 5 yards deep in the end zone. And for whatever reason, this guy decides to run the ball out. And all I see is 3 tight end, defensive end type size guys come running at me because the seas parted. Those 3 guys are at me. I'm like, I'm not going to try to take these guys on. I'm going to have to try to beat this guy to the corner because he's going to cut the sidelines. I'm not as fast as I thought I was. I got clipped. Quotation marks. I got clipped.
Nope.
I've swung. I missed. JMU ends up coming back, winning the game. Well, fast forward to the next week. I come into the field house and our secretary is like, "Hey, J-Vi, you got some mail." And this was the first time that I'd ever gotten mail. So I was like super stoked thinking I'm like our starting quarterback, Armani, and some kid wants my autograph or like something happened like that. Because other than me missing that tackle, like I had a good game. I kicked a field goal. I made all my extra points. All my other kickoffs were good. So I'm thinking somebody wants an autograph. And as I open the vanilla envelope that has my name on it, I pull out what is the Harrison Gazette, I think it is. And on the front page of the sports section is that picture of this guy hurdling me as he goes into the end zone. And I was like, as much as I want to hate on JMU, I can applaud and appreciate that type of pettiness to do that to me. And I thought it was over. Here's the thing: is I thought it was over. Like I'd made it 14 years after this happened. I thought it was over, and then JMU decides to join the Sun Belt in the first rivalry game, the renewing of the rivalry when they played App State. The clip of that, JMU posted the clip of that 15 times. So I had to relive that over again.
One of my favorite pictures of all time because you're just face down with your arms by your side. It looks like you hit the plank challenge on the middle.
Up until like a year or two ago, that was the first picture that came up when you Googled my name. Not that I was all conference, not that I'd worked on these 30 for 30s, all this stuff. It was that picture, the first image when you Google my name, up until like a couple years ago.
Hey, look at B. McCormick there, Tex. He said y'all were talking about the high school football team after the D3 championships was in Salem, Virginia. That's only 30 minutes south from him.
Yeah.
Shout out, dude. You should have gone to the game. Here's a look at the bowl challenge that we started. J-Vi is in first, 4-0, along with Marshawn. I know Marshawn. 4-0. Marshawn. There's Edge, and Edge is 3-1. Your boy's 2-2. Tex, did you even join this?
I should be in there somewhere. I don't know what I named my thing.
I can't find you. Friday KC is 2-2. So a lot of ball left, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of ball left. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pick these games. First round of the college football playoff this weekend. Electrifying. Everybody's like, these games are going to shut up. Shut up. We're all going to sit there and watch these football games. And guess what? If you don't like them, turn on a D3 or D2 game. You know what? Turn on a semifinal game, okay? Don't complain about playoff football. And don't be the person who runs into the office the next day or on Monday and is like, wow, those games really no. Shut up. There's all kinds of graphics out there that will show you that all these college football playoffs in some form or fashion have had blowouts. So get over it. First game up. James Madison. Well, it's not the first game. Should we go chronologically or just go top to bottom?
Let's go top to bottom.
Okay. JMU, Oregon. What are we thinking here, boys?
Oregon.
Tex?
Oregon.
It's a night game. I don't know. It's a night game.
It
at
is.
Oregon.
People are mad that this is the night game. Oregon is favored by 21. Better question. Does JMU cover?
21?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You think they cover?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we've got Oregon moving on. Next game, Texas Tech has the bye. Look, Oregon has had James Madison's defense is really good. Oregon's been really physical all year. Oregon's had a lot of injuries. I don't know. This would be, if I was going to pick an upset, I would think that JMU would be the one over Oregon. I just think JMU's defense is really good.
See,
That's just me.
I disagree with that because both of those teams still have their coach.
That's true.
Or their coaches that are calling plays. I know Ole Miss waxed Tulane earlier in the year, but I think that benefits Tulane because now they know what Ole Miss has, not necessarily what plays they're running, but they know what they feel like when you lock up with somebody. So they know what to expect.
True.
And Ole Miss doesn't have their play caller.
Mm.
Lane Kiffin called the plays. You can say they have their OC, but Lane Kiffin called the plays.
Yeah.
So what kind of rhythm is their OC going to be in? Is he going to be used to calling plays? How comfortable is he calling plays? Because a good offense with a bad play caller isn't a good offense.
Nope.
So I think the better chance of upset there is Tulane versus Ole Miss. Now Ole Miss might win by 40, but
Ducks and Dukes. Oh, he said B. McCormick says Oregon's going to boat race JMU. All right. Oklahoma hosting Alabama. This is the Friday night game, 8:00, first playoff game. I think Alabama was favored. Now Oklahoma's favored by 1.5. To me, Ty Simpson, what is he going to do against this defense? And what kind of Mateer are we going to get? What kind of John Mateer game are we going to get? Are we going to get the old flailing around, sidearm, flipping it everywhere, broken hand John Mateer? He's had some time to let it heal now. But I think Oklahoma wins the game.
Yeah, he's had a month. He
Yeah.
played his last game. Yeah, I think Oklahoma wins.
Tex, J-Vi, we all in agreement Oklahoma?
I mean, Venables' defense, you can't
Yeah.
bet against him. Big game.
Mm.
The question will be is if they can score.
Yeah.
I would say the question is it all really depends on Alabama's quarterback.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with that. 100%. Also, has there been a worse fall off than the receiver from Alabama, that Ryan Williams guy?
Yeah.
He was supposed to be a stud. He's not been really good at all. So, but also rumors of Kalen DeBoer going to Michigan or something. Hey now. Tulane at Ole Miss, Saturday, 3:30. Is this another all in agreement for Ole Miss? Ooh, look at that. Oklahoma's 12-0 in bowl games at home. That's a nice little tidbit, B. McCormick.
How have they played 12 bowl games at home?
I don't know, but I'll take it. Ole Miss. Do we think Ole Miss?
Yeah.
Tex, you in agreement, Ole Miss?
I wonder if he means as the home team.
Mm. Say it with your chest, B. McCormick.
And go
So
back up.
Ole Miss or Tulane?
I don't know. I know they've already played once.
Ole Miss still has all their coordinators.
Can they do it twice? Can they do it twice?
I think Tulane's gonna be fired up for this game. Tulane's defense.
I think it's gonna be a closer game than the Oregon JMU game.
Yes, I agree.
17.5 point favorites, Ole Miss.
So that makes it closer.
Yeah, Ole Miss.
Texas A&M hosting Miami. My vote goes to Texas A&M just because I've been supporting them all year. I picked them to win the SEC. So
Yeah, I think Texas A&M wins this game. I want to pick Miami just for the fact of not going all the
Straight
favorites.
chalk.
Yeah.
I
But-
was leaning towards Miami, but only because they got all this time to prepare.
But Miami loses
I
big
don't-
games. That's what they do.
I trust Carson Beck over
Marcel Reed.
I trust
Ooh.
him more over Marcel Reed. I do.
I trust Elko over Cristobal. Cristobal always screws up somehow.
I don't trust Carson Beck in big games.
Me either. I don't trust their coach or their quarterback. And for that reason, Texas A&M. Ooh, it's just fresh. He says, as a Hoosier, born and raised, I hope IU wins it all. Hey, congrats on the meteoric rise to football supremacy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
JMU has the opportunity to do the funniest thing and have JMU and IU play each other. Dude, nothing would make me happier if it was JMU and IU. That would be incredible. And Texas A&M doesn't lose big games. So we got ourselves a big game loser off right here. I trust Elko more. That's my only reserve. I think both of these teams have been fraudulent all year, though. It should be BYU in there.
Give it a break with BYU.
Nope. All right, back to the top. Oregon or Texas Tech?
Texas Tech defense.
Give me Texas. Give me Rodriguez. Give him to me.
5th in voting for Heisman.
Let's go. That's going to be a slobber knocker. Those are two physical football
Yeah, it
teams,
is.
Oregon and Texas Tech.
The only reason I would even lean at Oregon a little bit is the fact that they are playing this weekend. You know, it's like
all
playing
the teams that had the bye last
Mhm.
year lost. Remember?
Yeah.
But I think we all want I want Texas Tech so badly because I want.
Oh, yeah.
I want
I
to
think-
retweet Burrito Guy.
As Texas Tech was playing the Big 12 championship, you could watch them and say that they are one of the best teams in the country.
Yes, their defenses, their linebackers are incredible. This would be hilarious because they spent the most money in NIL, didn't they? And just be like, hey, SEC, Big Ten, we can do this too. And it just screws everything you thought you knew about college football. Texas Tech's like, no, we're just going to throw a bunch of money at it.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, Indiana.
Yeah, but they're not getting the highest ranked guys; they're getting the right guys.
Yeah.
I think that's the
I like
difference.
Shout out Oklahoma's kicker too for winning the Lou Groza. Like that.
Over the Hawaii guy?
Yeah. And then the punter for Georgia won the Ray Guy. So big time specialist tournament this week. Holy cow. Dylan Wright. No, Raiola's gonna have to tear his ACL, dude.
Yeah.
They've already said they have no interest. They got no interest.
No. Oklahoma or Indiana. This is gonna be another. Like, look at these defensive teams, guys. Top half of the bracket's defense forever. I like
so
this.
is the bottom half. Georgia's defense.
I could see
Ohio
I could
State
see
defense.
Go ahead.
Oklahoma or Indiana.
I was going to say I could see that Raiola transferring to Miami. Perfect fit.
Or Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma or Indiana.
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 Again, like we said with Texas Tech, watching Indiana play, they've been battle tested all year. I mean, they did play Oregon at Oregon.
Yeah.
And then they beat Ohio State in the Big Ten championship. It's like they have had games against top tier teams. And what I took away from those games was they were the bully. I mean,
Yes.
Whoever would have thought that you'd be saying Indiana's the bully, and they were the bully in those games.
It's almost like a old NCAA sim, where like out of nowhere you got Vanderbilt
Gosh,
being contenders. Like, you know what I mean? Like it used to be these random teams that would come up.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what NIL has done, though, is just been like, hey, again, Coach O said it. The SEC was paying people through the back. They walking through the back. They walk cash through the back door. Like
he just tells stories to stay relevant.
Sunbelt Billy Napier is back in the Sunbelt. Hopefully JMU will be good next year. No, we don't want JMU to be good. We're App State guys.
Yeah.
No offense.
Napier's broken.
Yep. IU has an okay defense. I'll say it. No. Yeah, dude, it is good. It is good. Their defense was incredible against Ohio State. Hot take, I don't think Ohio State's offense is that good.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think their defense is unreal. But everybody wants to say Julian's saying this. Julian's saying, oh, I don't know. Ole Miss and Georgia.
This one's a route.
You think it's a route?
Yeah.
With Kirby Smart and no head coach for Ole Miss, yeah.
Yeah, it's a route.
Yeah. Route. Cinderella run. Texas A&M, Ohio State. You think it's chalk? You think Texas A&M has the athletes? These two defenses are pretty good too.
Yeah. It's Ohio State.
That's the worst thing that could happen to everybody is that Ohio State lost the game.
No, that would be the most funny thing that happens because Ohio State didn't play anybody all year long.
And then they started losing to all the teams that are ranked.
And then when they actually played teams that were good, they got beat. It would show that the playing the cake schedule doesn't work because you need to be battle tested.
I think these two defenses are terrible. I wouldn't say terrible, but not. This is the weakest. This is the best potential for a shootout is Ole Miss and Georgia.
Yeah. Well, it was the first time they played.
There you go. We know ball.
So
All right,
Ole Miss is going to make the playoffs for the first time ever and have to play 2 rematch games.
Damn, that's a good point. It's just so stupid that they made these rematches. Like you have the power to make shift them.
Yeah.
Just change, just tweak it a little bit.
Yeah. Make Bama
Texas
10.
A&M, Ole Miss. Make Texas A&M number 6. Just come on. Live a little. Okay. Here we are, boys. We're in the Final Four. We got Texas Tech, Indiana. We got Georgia and Ohio State, probably like every other bracket in the country. Do we think Texas Tech gets it done over Indiana?
I don't know. I think this is whoever wins this game wins the national championship.
You want to go back to the power rankings, power path rankings?
Yeah, 1, 2, right here.
Wow. Refer to the rankings, the graphs. Tex, where are you sitting on this? Texas Tech, Indiana. My fear is that
Texas
Tech's offense won't get it done in the red zone. I think their offense they're a lot like the Bears.
Yeah, but like Ohio State proved that you can keep Indiana's offense to 16 points?
Yeah.
So you could kick field goals and have 16 points.
Yeah. Well,
you can't kick field goals and have 28 points. You can kick field goals and have 16 points.
With these two teams, I mean, no blowouts really. Indiana hasn't lost. Texas Tech lost a close one, so I would vote Texas Tech. Tex?
I'm going Texas Tech.
J-Bye?
I'm going Indiana.
So what do we do?
Well, y'all got 2-1. Ask the chat.
Okay. They will only have to play one rematch. Good point. Sand looked terrible in the Big Ten champion. Yeah, he was. I don't know. I'm not a Sand.
I could be talked into Texas Tech. We go Texas Tech. I like Indiana though. I think that's the thing is I think both these teams are teams of destiny. That should be the national championship game.
Can we say that this is that? Well, you know what? We'll just say
Ohio
it
State should have been 4.
There you go. That's another one. AKC.
Well, that's because you picked AKC.
Yeah, it's red. The same coach as Jacksonville State.
See? But I don't know about the receiver for Indiana either. The guy who made that ridiculous catch against Penn State. I don't know if he's playing or not. Georgia, Ohio State. Who wins?
Georgia.
Dogs.
I think so too. Look at that. All red. Georgia and Texas Tech.
Ohio State would never make it through an SEC schedule.
Nope. They ain't played nobody, Paul.
Ohio State wouldn't make the playoffs if they played an SEC schedule.
Do we think are we picking Texas Tech?
Yeah.
I think so.
Texas Tech.
And it's
Let's-
ironic because they were number 1 on our first
Oh yeah, I mean,
poll.
we have to pick them so that we can turn around and retweet that and say, "Hey, we told
knew
you they
all
were the number
along.
1 team in the country." And that guy saw it. Burrito guy saw it. He liked the post, so he knows that we had them ranked 1.
Is he gonna have to do it on our podcast?
If that's what it takes.
I
YouTube.
might miss that episode.
Pardon my take. Fill the void. They can't do that on Netflix, I bet. Do it on YouTube. Rumble. How many points? 67. 6-7. How many total points in the college football playoff final?
42.
Whoa, how many points scored in the 2025 college football playoff? All the games?
Oh, my God. 1,000.
Holy, what do you said there's going to be an average of 30, so there's how many points will be scored in the 2025-26 college football playoff? How many games are in the first round? There's 4 games, so that's 120 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 240. And then 300. So I would say 334, 339.
339.
We'll go with 339. And there we go. Bracket submitted. Hopefully I don't have to log in. There you go. Texas Tech National Championships lines up with our preseason number 1. You've known him longer than I have. Has J-Bye ever picked an underdog to win a game?
Yeah, I picked Louisiana to win. They finished the line as underdogs.
So we got Texas Tech winning it all, boys. Feel good about that.
That's an artful dodge by J-Vi.
All right.
They
We're gonna
weren't
do a
underdogs
quick-
whenever you picked them.
They finished as underdogs. I knew where the line was going.
That's what you picked them to be favorites?
Pick them to win as underdogs.
All right. Hit the electric guitar. Somebody. Thursday night football tomorrow night. I think it's the J-Bone said this is the only time we've had 2 teams with 11 wins or more playing each other on Thursday night football. Game of the year. Now, I made this graphic the other day. The Seahawks are hosting the Los Angeles Rams.
It's the Thursday night football game of the year, not football game of the year.
That's true. I can accept those
And
terms.
the Rams plane was delayed.
Saw that?
Seahawks.
J-Bone's submitted a video for his pick. He's Mr. Thursday night. I think he's picked like 8 in a row. Wow, I can't believe I just said that. Idiot. So if we miss, my apologies. But he sent the video in. He said there's a ton of distractions. Sean McVay just had a kid. Puka Nakua is trying to team up with streamers that tried to let him in the building, and Sean McVay said no.
What number kid is this for Sean McVay?
I think it's his 2nd.
Okay. I was gonna say, if it's his 3rd, it should have no effect.
Take it from a guy who has 5.
Yeah.
Rams at the Seahawks. NFC West division lead on the line. Number 1 seed on the line. Seahawks plus 1.5 to the Rams. Over-under is 44.5. Last time they played, Rams defense had 4 interceptions in L.A., 1 touchdown allowed. Sam Darnold had a 45.5 passer rating. To Pro Football Focus. Just a friendly reminder from another Rams account, Alan Sales. Matt Stafford is 6-0 versus Seahawks as a Rams starting quarterback. Okay? I don't know why I put this in there, but the Rams have gained at least 5 yards on 49.9% of their first down plays this season. That's the best in the NFL. League average is 43. And we're going to hear about 13 personnel I'm assuming, all night. However, let me throw another wrinkle in there, boys. As of now, the NOAA is predicting wind over 20 miles per hour, rain, and temperatures below 50 degrees for the game Thursday night. The Rams have struggled in games when the temperature dips outdoors. This does not include their loss in the playoffs last year. This is from Brett Nemhauser at Hawk Blogger. I'm guessing he's a Seahawks guy. LA Rams in cold weather games since 2021, 2 wins, 6 losses from Pro Football Reference. 51 degrees or colder. Does this do anything for you?
I think the rain does more for me than cold weather.
So I'm just saying, we've got the
So we should bet the under.
44.5, 20-mile-an-hour winds, rain.
Darnold's playing though. Prime time game that matters.
That's the issue with the Seahawks.
He had 4 turnovers last time.
They didn't score a touchdown against the Colts last week in Phillip Rivers. They had to march down the field on a game-winning drive against the Seahawks. Have not been playing well the past couple of weeks. Or Sam Darnold has not been playing. After that game, I mean, the Rams broke Sam Darnold. Mike McDonald was like, you're not doing that again. So they've just been dinking and dunking all over the place. This doesn't matter. What matters is we need the Seahawks to win this game. And the reason we need the Seahawks to win this game is because then that opens the door for the Niners to win out and be the number 1 seed in the NFC. Because that's still a possibility.
Do the Rams clinch if they win?
I don't think so. This is not a T-shirt and hat game. We need Stafford to throw like 3 interceptions. That's
not going to happen.
That's what we need. Stafford 2 turnovers. In these conditions, are you kidding me? First of all of a sudden has he been on the injury report at all? What is his sciatic nerve just all of a sudden, oh, hey, we're fine? That's not how sciatic nerves work, buddy.
He got surgery, dude.
He didn't get surgery. He belly ached and made it about him and all this other nonsense.
He didn't want to do camp.
That's how nerve pain does not work where it just disappears.
Got him out of camp.
Of course it did. He was sitting in that freaking Winnebago outside of camp with a heated beach chair, zapping lasers into his back. Anyways, what does this mean for the playoff predictor? Playoff leverage. This is one of my favorite graphics we have on this show, and this is from Sebastian at Mr. Case B. I just go ahead and put his Twitter profile on here because he gets all the credit for this. He's incredible. If the Rams win the game,
Cowboys are still in it.
The Cowboys are down there. They're the lowest ranked, 2% chance.
Yeah, we got them right where we want them.
If the Rams are already in, if the Seahawks win this game, 100% they are in. Okay? So this is a big game. And if the Seahawks win, they go to the number 1 seed. Look at all these teams that are eliminated now. Starting to take shape, boys.
The NFC East is the worst division in football.
Terrible. Commanders, gone. Giants, gone. Cowboys, 2%. Hanging on by a thread. So, big game. Big game. What a way to kick off. Not kick off. What a way to keep football going. You know what I'm saying? So, look at all these teams that can absolutely get a little bit more leverage here if they win this week. If the Panthers win, their chances go up 56%. Crazy.
This is the biggest game that the Panthers have played at home since 2015.
Are they actually going to show out? Because a lot of Panthers fans don't know that you don't have to be 14-1 at this point in the season to be good. Like you can win a game at 7-7 and still take control here.
I mean, I'm telling you, this is the biggest game that the Panthers have played at home since they went to the Super Bowl.
That's a hot take.
I think all those season ticket holders are going to show up to this game.
This is a big weekend.
A game that matters.
It's going to be nice too. It's going to be like 50 to 59 degrees, 60 degrees. Sun's going to be out.
This whole weekend could set up the playoff picture pretty much, except for like one spot. Like look at all these teams if they win. If the Seahawks, the Eagles, the Pats, the Niners, if they all win, they clinch. Like that's it. They win their game, they're in. And you got a whole bunch of 99.9%ers up.
How do you get greater than 99.9%? Not be 100?
I don't know, dude. Hey, famous last words. Bills might F up and miss the playoffs, dude.
If the Bills lose, they're 99%. If they
Dude,
win, they're greater. Then they're greater than 99.9%.
If the Bills don't make the playoffs, will you shove a burrito?
No,
You're not agreeing to that? Have some confidence, dude.
there's no way the Bills aren't making the playoffs.
You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. Which game has the biggest amount of leverage? And there you go, J-Vi. Shout out to our guy, Mr. Case B. Panthers, Buccaneers, biggest playoff leverage of the weekend. So
They still play each other twice.
yeah, they still play each other one more time after this.
I guess that's what's weird to me about it. Is like, I feel like you don't want to lose this game, obviously, but I feel like if you lose this game, you still got 2 games to. But the Panthers play the Seahawks too.
Yeah. They play them at home. Well, they play them at home too.
Yeah.
Look at all these games that are already eliminated. The Bengals, Dolphins, Jets, Saints, Giants, Vikings, Chiefs, Titans, Falcons, Cardinals. So there's a lot of games that are, why does it say eliminated below the Broncos?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of games that literally mean nothing. So, anyways, what takes on the Rams Seahawks? What do we think, real quick, before we get out of here?
I think the Rams win.
You're a jerk, dude.
Seahawks.
You know, the only reason. Thank you, Tex. You think the Rams are going to go into Seattle and win? Why? Why do you think that?
Veteran leadership, people that have been there before know what it means to get the 1 seed. I don't think Darnold stinks against good teams.
That's a fact.
So even without Devontae Adams, I think the Rams, they figure it out.
I just think Stafford with his back, and this is a game where Stafford kind of fakes an injury early. I think this is a classic. Oh, Matt Stafford's hurt game.
Stetson Bennett game.
Look at how. No, I'm not saying injury. I'm saying this is one of those ones where he kind of needs to get hit and kind of limps around for a minute to kind of get him going. Is Kirk Herbstreit actually going to watch this game?
I don't know.
I think the Seahawks win, and I think the Niners are live. Niners beat the Colts, beat the Bears, beat the Seahawks. Let's go.
Y'all play the Bears still?
Yeah. They're going to flex that game to somewhere.
At San Fran or at Chicago?
San Fran. They play the Colts on the road. Then the last 2 games, Niners are at home.
Oh, yeah. Y'all got another mobile quarterback this week.
Phillip Rivers.
Yeah.
Need to check that for that SI joint uplift player.
Got a ball game here.
Panthers made the playoffs with a losing record 1 year. Yeah, they did. Because they're favored. In your face, dude. He got you. Say because they're favored.
That's right.
Okay. Upset advisory. Arkansas State. Playing Missouri State. You're on upset advisory.
Yep.
Villanova. You're on upset advisory for the team of destiny, Illinois State. Alabama, you were favored by 1.5. Now Oklahoma's favored, so we got that one early. Alabama's on upset alert. The Raging Cajuns. Oh, wait, that game is going on right now.
Yeah, can't.
Yes, I did. I made the graphic last night. There's proof.
Wait a minute. AK didn't know this game was going on right now?
He can't. He waited till the game started, threw him on there.
You think I made this graphic in the show?
And the Cajuns finished. They finished as underdogs.
I have time. Well, that's why I put them on there
So,
last night.
so the team that's favored is winning.
I made this graphic last night. You know the rules.
I got them at plus 1.5. I took them at plus 1.5. So I took a team that wasn't favored, and look what happens.
I'm just saying.
They're
still in this game. They're still in this game.
Coming on here, talking about Tex didn't even know this bowl game was going on. AK doesn't know the bowl game was going on. So once again, AK doesn't know ball.
AK knows ball because he grabbed it at -3 because he knew the line was going to change because he knows more ball than you, guy. Also, the Buccaneers -3.
It was like 2 hours ago. It was -3.
This is a 6-0 card right here. If you would just listen, I'm about to give you a 6-0
it was a
parlay.
3.5 before the game.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers
some
-3 at
genius.
the Panthers. Take the Panthers. Bucks on upset alert. They're playing like dog water. The Chiefs, they're favored by 3.5 at Tennessee. Tennessee's winning that game outright. Let's go. Picks of the week. Tex, give us your over.
My over is Jets Saints over 40.5. Two bad defenses. Going to be a barn burner.
Barn burner in a dome, too. In a dome.
Mhm.
Also, two bad offenses. Shout out Tyler Shuck. He's balling. I'm giving you Oklahoma plus 1.5 versus Alabama. That's the spread you're going to take. J-Bye, under.
I'm going NC State, Memphis under 59.5 because this game is played in Florida, and as Tex established earlier in the year, NC State's quarterback does not play well in his home state.
Yep.
Does not.
Tried to. Yep.
And
But I
Memphis
did pick
doesn't have a
NC State.
coach.
A lot
I
of
did
teams
pick
don't have
NC
a
State.
coach from the American.
Well,
NC
Memphis
State.
doesn't have a coach.
You're 0-2 in bowl picks. You're about to be. You go 0-3. You're strike out, dude. We're about to
That
pinch
means
hit
I've
for you.
I've already made all my picks. You're an idiot.
Hey, we'll get somebody else. We'll get somebody to peer review it. We'll get a meta-analysis, Texas meta-analysis pick. Dylon's giving you the prop. Dak over 249.5 passing yards against the Charger. He's just on a tear of trying to pick on everybody, trying to get himself a win-win when there's a clear lose-lose. And then Edge gives you Texas A&M minus 166 for your money line against Miami. There you go. Picks of the week. Screenshot it. Pull over, screenshot. Quick, how dare yous? Did you have one? Go ahead.
I did. My how dare you is to re-signing. Instead of just saying you're going to come back for your senior year, come back for whatever, you are now re-signed to the South Carolina Gamecocks or re-signed to the USC. And can we just say they're coming back to school?
No, because it's all about having to do another side. That's the whole point of all this. They want to be recruited. They want their likes. They want their dopamine. They want to get all the glitz and the glamour, the red carpet rolled out, people fawning all over them, and then that's what they want. They don't want to work hard for stuff. Stupid. And it goes right into my how dare you. How dare this TJ Finley going to his seventh school? The former LSU, Auburn, Texas State, Western Kentucky, and Tulane quarterback is filing a waiver for a seventh year of eligibility. How dare you?
No, dude. Get out.
Just, it's over. But again, it's just the same thing. So, anyways, that is episode 200 and whatever it was. 344. Not 244. 344. Countdown to Christmas is on. Lots of football on the next week. It's going to be incredible. I mean, there's going to be football on every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. Tex, make sure you pay attention.
I'm watching the game.
Okay.
But there's football on every week.
Yeah,
Every day.
every day.
We
Best
love
students in football.
football.